Hello and welcome to another Nikomedia tutorial. So today we make the second part of our key fun thing here. So this one. And yeah, today we will make the knobs, the buttons, the switch here, lights, and the all the writings here. The names, all the text. So. And then we will texture this, and I will texture it in Physical Render and Octane, so that we see in both renderer how it works. Okay, so let's continue. First I would say we start here with the knobs here. The knobs are quite easy to do, so I do them in a new file, so just to have a better overlook. Okay, I start with spline with with a star. Bring it on the floor, and that looks not bad. 8 or 6. That's on you how you want it, but I think 6 is enough. Yeah. Now let's try it. I try to say current state to object, so I have this in my backup. Select all the points in point mode, Control A, and right click and chamfer. And as far as I can go. I think this, that looks not bad. Okay. Now I copy my star here. T for scale and scale it a little down, and simply bring it up a little bit. So let's see. I'll make a copy here. So is this enough? Let's bring it up to 200. Okay. And now I need a loft, and bring these two stars in the loft. This is not totally what we expected to see, I think. So let's go to the loft here. First we could make, this is okay. Let's go to the loft and simply go up with the mesh subdivisions here. Until you think it's round enough, so 100. Okay, I don't need this, I don't need this. Now I want some roundings on the caps here. Sorry. So let's go to the caps, and here I load the preset. Which one can I take? They all look nice. Maybe this one. This is far too many steps here, segments. Let's go down. And I want a rounding here as well. So. I will do this with a simple bevel maybe here. So to bevel a loft with a bevel deformer, we have to bring the loft in a null object, Alt G. And now under the null object, bring in the bevel deformer. I hold my shift key because I have already selected the null object, and with the shift key the bevel becomes a child of the null. And you see we get here. I have here use angle, the threshold at 40%. And make here some, maybe I go up here. And make this a little bigger. Turn on limit, and this could look quite nice. Maybe let's make this rounding a little bigger. Yeah, that's totally on you how you like it. And then I go to the bevel here and make this as well around. So this is a subdivision. I like this. Okay, we have the same here on the floor, on the bottom, but that just doesn't matter. Good, yeah, I think I'm happy with this. What is this here? That comes from here. Let's see. Ah, it's okay. So good. We have our knob here. Knob. Now I copy the knob, Control C, go back to my other project and Control V. It's a little big. I save this for the moment. And T for scale. E over here. So T for scale. I think this looks okay. And now bring it here. So E for the move tool and move it to somewhere here. And now I rotate it. So here I see nicely how far I have to go with the rotation. A little less. Let's go here to 26. It's not exactly, see here and here, 25.8. 0.7. This totally has not to be so exact, so you don't see it really good, but E for the move tool and drag it down, zip. Okay, still a little big. T for scale, something like that. And now I will make an instance of this knob. So I select my knob, go to here, instance, bring this knob to the side, let's say 25, and the instance as well in this direction. Okay, maybe a little more, no, maybe 5 more. Okay, bring it a little up here. So now I take the instance here and copy it again, Control, drag it down and bring it to the side here. In the middle, oh, that looks already in the middle. I just eyeball it. Okay, and I want these side knobs a little smaller. And in the instance, you cannot simply go to T and scale it down. You see that does nothing. What you have to do here is you have to go with the instance from the model mode to the object mode. And now you can make it smaller. Okay, copy this one, drag it down somewhere like here. Okay, save. We have our knobs here. Next step, the buttons. Let's go to our loft. And I make here, there are some ways you can do this. You can pull it out, some buttons and everything, but I do it my way. So here it's no problem with spool because we don't use any subdivision surface or something else. So we it would work. Yeah, it would work, but I do it my way, and so I go to MF for an edge cut. You see here, and I want 4 knobs, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I want endons at the corners, and say apply. Okay, it makes me some edges I don't like, so this one, MN for dissolve, and here on this side as well, MN. Good, and now I have this 4 guys. I use them, and you see 4 MS for bevel, and I bevel them. Let's see something like this. Oh, 10 centimeter looks nice. Okay. Next step, I take these guys here and MM, so I just cut it in half, and UM, and I will, UM is just a path selection, so I select this. Again MS, and I will bevel this 10 again, let's see. 10 should work, let's go down to here, new transform. Okay, this are my 4 buttons now. So go to here. I can delete these edges here. Don't have to, but I do it. MN. Okay. Now I select these 4 guys here. And I want to drag them a little up here. But you see the axis is not in the right position, so I go with E, move tool, go to my object axis and say here normals. So now I can move it up a little bit. Say something like that. Okay. Back here. I for inner extrude. Just a little bit, not too much. Oh, 1 is enough, I think. And D for extrude, and I extrude it down. Does not really matter how far or something else. Let's say 10, -10, so that we have round numbers. And now I want to make cubes out of these guys here. Something like cubes. So I split them out. So I have here my, don't have it in this layout. You can go with UP, this is a split command, and then delete the polygons from the original object. I show you what I mean. When I go UP, you get a split. These are the cubes now, but if you hide this, you see you have still these polygons from this one, and you have to delete this now. But I made my own script here, and so I delete this to show you my script. What this does is, I have to bring it later on in the toolbar. User scripts, Nikomedia scripts, and here I have just split. This splits it and deletes the polygons from the original one, you see? So you don't have to do this. Now I take this one and D for extrude, and so I can make a cube out of them. Something like that. Let's say 15 here, okay. And make caps so that we have on the other side it's closed. So, let's see, yep, they are closed. And now these three I want to make disabled, so in the red lights, and one with green lights. So this is like here you see, and the green light is pushed down and the other one's not. So what I do now is I go to my loft here, and again I have my script. There is another script I did. So if you select one polygon from an object, and then I have the script Nikomedia connect split, so that connects all. That means it connects all the polygons which are connected. So, and then splits it. So I have to select just one polygon here. Go to my script. Oops. Connect split. Check. Now I have here only one cube. You see, this is the cube now. Split it from the original one. This one is deleted, so we have exactly what we want. The scripts will be part of the update of the Scene Rig updates, and it's I think it's on Patreon as well. I'm not sure now. Sorry, but let's see if it's on Patreon. I don't know. It's sure on Patreon, but because I already introduced it. So okay, it's definitely part of the next update, which will come soon. Yeah, the updates for the rig, at least for the physical render rig, will come for sure this month. And for Octane, I don't know what update, because we had already an update, but we will see. Okay, let's continue. I will push this guy a little down. So again, E for the move tool. Go here to normal. This shoots normally. Why does the axis not do what I want? Let's see what's model mode. It should work now, eh? I want to move this down, but straight. Why does this not work? That's a little strange. Why does this not work? It should work normally. Let's see how the axis looks like. Yes, this is okay. It's okay here. That's strange. No, it doesn't matter. Let's do it differently. So R, and I rotate just the axis here, because it's not really so I disable the axis, and now I can drag it down a little bit. So okay, something like that. Now I want to bevel all my things. So first I want to bevel the loft here. This is buttons, and this is button. So, loft. I want to bevel the loft here, just on these edges here, because this is just these edges and these edges here. So go to my loft and shift click on the bevel deformer. 3. You already see we have here now the bevel, which looks great. So, it's exactly what you want. And I want to bevel the buttons as well. So all together, so what I do is I select the buttons here. Let's bring here in the center. You don't have to do this, but I do. This is the magic center tool. I told it a lot, so this just centers everything, the axis to the objects. Select was Alt G in a null, and I steal this bevel deformer, Control, drag it under the null, and whoop, we have our buttons. And so I don't have to make 4 cubes and find the right position everywhere and then drag it inside and so this is my thing, I do it. The next step will be, let's see, let's continue with the switch here. Good. For this now I go to my loft again. I for inner extrude. Okay, something like that. For the switch, T for scale. Okay. Yes, I make this just eyeball this, and I drag it a little to the side so that it's in the middle of this guy here. Let's see. Okay, and I for inner extrude again. I want to make the same thing with the bevel like here. So, the inner extrude 1 centimeter is exactly okay. D done. And I don't want to have caps now. And delete this polygon here. Oops. Okay. Let's delete this polygon. And now I should automatically have the bevel here as well. So when I go in the polygon, you see, everything works fine. And here I want to bring in the switch. For the switch I make a cylinder, but to get it here in this side I make 1 UL, and I take this one and make here an edge to spline. Edge to spline, I have it here in my toolbar, but you will find it under mesh, I think, or not. Tools, no. Somewhere you will find it. Mesh conversions, edge to spline here. Okay, edge to spline. Now I have this loft spline. I need this just as a helper. Go back to model mode, and here I want to center the axis to this spline. So now I have again exactly the center of this spline and axis, and I want this to make a reset PSR thing. So make a cylinder plus X here. Okay. smaller. Something like that. I don't need height. This is the switch. I don't need any height things. And I did this because now when I bring the switch under my spline and say reset PSR, I have it exactly on the place where I need it. Now I can delete the loft spline. We have to make this a little smaller so that it fits in our that. Nice. And now I want to make a slice here. Something like that. Up a little bit. Here I can do I could do them first. I want to be here. Oops. That looks perfect. And now I drag this up here. I don't do it by eye here, so eyeball it. Good. Looks not so good. It means we have the radius is too high. It's okay. And I make the radius a little smaller. 26 or 27. You be careful that you really just move your thing in the right axis. I don't want to move in the x-axis, I just want to move in the other two axes. Nothing can happen here. Nice for me. Yeah, okay. Do I need so many subdivisions here? Yeah, why not? And here we can make the switch here, the switch we can again steal a bevel, control drag it under the switch. But you see, this is not nice, so let's go to the topology and bring it to uniform. Yeah, of course. Not sure why, but good, we will find out why. I don't like this one, but why does it not want my uniform? This is okay, this is okay. Maybe, is the switch okay? So no, the switch, I think it should be less here. looks better, I think. Yeah, -90. The caps. The grid is. No, I don't need the grid is for this here. But normally this bevel should work. We do it normally with uniform as well. Huh. It doesn't matter. Let's make this. Now I'm sure I will stay with this like it is. So I go to my switch, make it editable, maybe make a backup folder here and bring a copy inside here. So now I make this editable, see on the keyboard. Let's delete this MN. Let's see if this works better with the bevel and with the uniform. Now it works. Now it works. I want a little bevel here as well, so I have to go down here with my. Okay. Nice. Save. Okay. Yeah, that's it more or less. Let's see what we need more. The little light here, maybe. Okay, save. For the little light, we make a sphere and yeah. Make it smaller, of course. That's radius 1 maybe. And let's bring it just a moment under the switch here, just to make a reset PSR. So now this here is here. Just wanted that I know I have it here in the middle, so that I just have to drag this sphere up here. So somewhere here. So you see. Small. Okay. Could be fine here. A little down. Okay. Looks nice so far. We can hide the sides here, so we see this better, exactly in the middle here. Okay, then a little torus. This is 3 centimeter. Okay, let's make a torus. T for scale, way down. Under the sphere, just for reset PSR. Okay, inside the ring radius. Pipe radius is 1. The ring radius. I'll make it 4. Okay. R for rotation and rotate it as well. Something like that. here needs segments. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, save and bring back our sites. Looks good so far. No. Now we need the text here everywhere. And we need this scala here, so this is scale. Let's start with this. For this, I make a cloner with small, with small cubes. So maybe it's better we make this in a new project as well. I take a cube. Let's make it from above. Something like this. So. Okay. Now, how many did I take here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make 10 around. Make a cloner. Not in grid array, I want a radial. 10. And here we can now make this scale. Well, let's make 15. Because we have to hide some of them. Okay. Okay, and I want to hide these 4. Okay. First, I don't need the height here. So 5. Cloner. To hide this, we could make the cloner editable and delete this once. Or simply, when we want to be able to change the later on something, go to the cloner, MoGraph, and you have here a MoGraph selection. And I select these 4 guys here. See, we have now a MoGraph selection, and now we can go to MoGraph, hide selected, and they are away. That does nothing. If you have older version, you don't have this hide selection, but it does nothing else than make a plane effector. In the plane effector, the visibility is set, is activated, and here in the effector, the selection is the MoGraph selection. So just take a plane effector, bring in the MoGraph selection, and in the parameter turn on visibility. That's exactly the same. And be aware that the plane effector is in the effectors in the cloner. Then you have exactly the same. Okay. Let's make. Let's copy this cloner with the selection there. Alt-G. I don't know how to name this. the scale is not really. Yeah, clone, I know what it is. Okay, and Control C. Go back to my original one, Control V. And I have my cloner thing here, which is a little big. So T for scale. Scale it down. Go to this knob here. Okay. Bring the cloner under the knob for a moment, and again reset PSR. You see what we got. Oh, we can leave it under the knob because if it's under the knob, it's in the instances as well. You see it, and just bring the cloner a little up here. Okay, we have to make it a little smaller. It's a little hard to see. It's still a little smaller. T for scale. Bring it down a little bit. Into the cloner, make the radius a little bigger, and maybe bring us back some. It seems that it's, for any reason, it seems it's crashed. You see? Why can this crash in this moment? Come on. Yeah, it's crashed, you see. Okay, I'm back in a second. So, let's see what was my last thing. So, recent file. Okay, without cloner. Maybe we have something in the autosaves. Let's go to here. This is the last one here. What's that? Okay. Here's the cloner. This is the last autosave. Okay, now let's work with this. Good, I said 15. Here we were at 100. And now I know I want to just hide this 3. So I got my cloner. Sorry for that, but it's not my fault when it crashes. So maybe we work too fast. And hide, select it. No object, clone. So copy, paste. Oh yes. Oh, 5. T for scale. Bring the cloner under the knob. and reset PSR and save. So now, okay, T for scale. That looks immediately better. Don't want that they are so close on the edge here. What we could do is, yeah, let's try this loft. UL, loop selection here, 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 and here. T for scale, and I scale this away a little bit. So. Looks better. So, the next step is we have everywhere now our cloner. Let's see what's the next step. The text, of course. Volume and groove we have here. The text are simply made with mode text. Go to my mode text. Let's name this volume. Okay. I want that I have the text here what I write inside, or vice versa. When I write it here, I want the same here. So I go to my text here, mode text, basic, and say here expressor set driver, the name. And I go to object, set driven absolute. So now you see I have mode text here, it says mode text. And I name this volume. Now I have here volume and here volume. That's exactly what I want. It's far too big. Okay. Let's bring this up. Just for now, for reset PSR. Here, bring it out of it. Rotate it 90 degrees. Okay. I want the other. LDR black is too fat. LDR. Okay. T for scale and scale it down. And bring it a little down here. So. Okay. Now I make a copy of this. Name it groove. Groove. And drag it to the sides. Okay. And then I have two more. This is here to make it, I think, make it better and make it even better. Make it better and make it even better. Okay. this, oh, I did not think about, because when I have to make it here differently. Delete it and make this the driver. Because I want to write in three lines, so, and I cannot write here in 3 lines. Express as the driver, and here set driven absolute. Okay, make it better. Ah, it goes in 3. See? That's crazy. Give it. I did not think about that you can go here in 3 lines, but it's okay. Make it better. Okay, and I copy this. Let's make it even better. Ah, that looks not really nice, but it's okay. So make it smaller here. T for scale. 70%. And go to this guy. T for scale and make it 70%. You see, because it's a fun thing, I just eyeball it again. See if it. But what I want now is all the texts. Let's see. I want to bring it down here so that it's. Where is it? Just this one. Back. Okay, now I have all. I want to bring it down so that it's just a little above. Just can read it, so something like that. Let's see if we see it in our render. Not really. Here it's okay. No, you see it's a little down here. The cloner are very high too. Let's go to the cloner. The cloner, they are beveled because they are inside of our knob here, and the knob has the bevel here, see? That means, but it's, yeah, it's not so bad, it's okay. Yeah, why not? Okay. It's important that we see everything. Oh, that looks not bad. They deviated a little over. This is not what I want. But not everywhere, huh? Here it works. And here not. This could be. Let's go to the cloner here. Why is this? Oh, we can make one thing. I go to my cloner, the cube. And now I don't see it here. And if I go up to here, did we see it? We are too high here. That should all be the same normally. It's a little strange. Huh. Here it's okay. It's only this guy here who makes troubles, you know what? So, no trouble anymore. Save it, don't forget to save. Okay, now I like it. That's okay. Good, so we could start to texture with this whole thing. You see, this is just some little tinkering around with the knobs and everything, but because we eyeballed it, just when you have to make it really exactly, you would start differently maybe, or more careful, let's say. Okay, but I plan to make some tutorials about VSD GUI making, so the graphic user interface for VSDs, and then we make it exactly, so because there you have to be exactly. But this will come in future, then it's on my list. And then I show how to make this animate table, and if you give it to your client, so that the programmers there can work with your stripes of pictures and everything. I think this is quite interesting. Okay, let's start. We start with physical render this time, I would say. And it is not hard to texture here, because this is just some little wood texture, white texture, black texture, rubber texture. Let's make some screws. Now for the screws, I have screws in the content browser. But we take the screw, I think I have here some, yeah, I have here a lot of screws. But this does not have everybody, so let's find some which everybody should have in the content browser. So go to the content browser, bring in screw, screws, and it's my maybe. That. these are screws everybody should have. Let's take this one here. Okay, and bring it inside our project. Yep, here we have a screw. Cool. See if it's a nice screw, no? Okay, yeah, totally usable. So we need here on the sides some screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I make here. So let's bring it down to here. So let's bring this Alt-G. Like so. Screw. And make it a little bigger. Rotate it 90 degrees here. And we need it flipped. One here, about. Okay. Then make another copy. Could make instances, but with instances it's a little different. Yeah, with the instances we can rotate it differently as well, but manual. So I make no instances. This is not so many geometry, so I just copy the screw here. Bring this guy down to here somewhere. Another one to here. This is strange. No, it's okay. Nothing strange. So okay, another one. Somewhere back here. Okay, and one somewhere like here, I would say. So here maybe. Looks nice. And what I don't want here now is that they all look in the same direction here, so that they have all the same direction. I want to rotate them differently, and I want to bring them a little more to the side, maybe here. It's a little up here. So of course they have to make this then here as well. More to the edge a little. So now I put all in a null object, Alt-G, and we can use effectors as deformers as well. So we can use effectors without a cloner or something else. Normally, let's try if it works. If not, we put everything in a cloner or in a fracture object or something else. But I want to try this. More graph. I want a random effector here. This should work on all of these screws now. Is object deformer. And what I wanna do is rotate the, you see, it works totally. But it seems it's not really, it seems that not really randomized, huh? They rotate, but all it's all the same, it looks. This is all this. No, it's not the same now. This goes to the left side, this goes to the right side, okay. With random it's the same, with the noise it works. Let's see again. Yeah. With noise it works. Normally it should rotate. Okay, but it works. Save it. Good. Now let's bring this in a symmetry object, I would say. Let's make a symmetry object. Whoop. Bring null. And we have here screws. Save it. Then we want some small screws here in the edges, let's say. So let's steal one of them. Let's steal the first one. And bring it over here somewhere. Whoop. Rotate 90 degrees. If I move tool and I want it much smaller. Something like 50%. Bring it here. Zip, one here. Zip. And this two here. Zip. Ordinal, Alt G. And we steal or copy this, control drag in this now. This that looks the same here. Yeah, now it looks different. At least here and here. Okay. Save it. And we are done. So now we can start with texturing. So we have here screws, small, screws, let's start with some wood for the sides. Shift F8, I have something, let's see. In my Nikomedia textures. I have nice woods in here, barking. No, I want it. This is a nice wood, I think. Let's bring this in. Yeah, patrons of course can later download the project file, so you get all the textures and everything. This is nothing crazy, so this is just, you see, a picture in the color channel, a normal map to this one, and the reflectance. So it's nothing magic here. So nothing. If it's a complicated material, I would show how to create the material, but here it's just pictures. Let's see if it looks good. If not, so the sides here. We put this in the pool. Okay. So what we need, of course, is something to light and for the reflections and lights and everything. That looks nothing. But let's bring in my scene rig. So this is here. You see, this is the newer one. This is the updated one, and you will get it latest this month. So, and in the new one, you will have then some possibilities and better ordered. Everything is better ordered, so in a better order, so that it is on and off on the top and everything. It works faster. We get an additional fog setting and everything. So as I said, it will be this month. Now let's go. I need the floor more down here. So the floor down here. Okay. Now we render, of course, with GI. And we see here immediately that the does not work, that the mapping does not work. So let's go to here. Let's go to the we'll make it cubic, which looks immediately much better. Same. I made it black here. Maybe we could make this black as well. Let's go to color and simply go with the brightness down. That should normally. Because of the normal map, we still see the patterns here, and here you see it very nice. Yeah, I like this black one. And we can put this from the as we have now this one is here, the cube, and this cube gets the same material as the bool. Control drag it here, and control drag it to here. Okay. Nice. Save. Now we need something like plastic or metal here on this box. We make everything in wood. Let me see. That for sure looks not bad in wood as well. Let's see. Let's go to here. This is the wheel box. Nicely named. Yeah, normally we could use this. Yeah, that looks good. With maybe metallic screws, like metallic material. Screws. Small. Don't need a color. I need here the Fresnel, just dielectric and not electric, conductor. And make something with chromium. Okay. Bring it to the small screws. Okay. Bring it directly on the null object. Normally that should work. Yeah. Nice. Black rubber for our wheel here. And with one white indicator here. So let's go to our wheel. Save. The cylinder. I want to make an indicator here. With UI I can extend the selection. Let's see if this is enough. Yep. And I set the selection here. Set selection. Save. Good. Make a black rubber material. So wheel. Dielectric is okay. Patch be okay. And I want more roughness. Bump map with a small noise. So we bring this on our wheel and make here a cubic mapping as well. The noise is far too big. So I'm a little quiet, but there is nothing much to say. And just drag sliders around. Okay. We can just tell at the end then when we make a nice render if it looks like we want it. But this is still a little shiny. Save it, and I copy this control drag indicator. Whoop. Bring it here. Cylinder with the selection tag. That's maybe a little too white. Okay, save. I like this. But maybe we should make the wood even blacker. More black, darker. Yeah, I like the dark wood when we see slightly the pattern here. That's nice. Okay. On the loft I want something like a metal. Like a brushed metal loft. So let's make a new material. I name this loft too, so I don't know. Doesn't matter what, so no, that's exactly not what I need. Don't know. And make the color. Let's see how this looks on our loft. Bump map noise. Where? So I make a 2D noise here. Okay, and in the X, let's stretch this here. Okay, that's the wrong direction. Definitely. Let's see. The Ah, my mistake. First we have to go to our loft, make here an cubic mapping and say fit to object. See if it works now. It works. Okay. Yes, this is sort of like a brushed metal. Okay, nice. Oh, we need a text here. I see variation text. Let's do this so that we don't forget it. Save it. Text volume. Copy the volume down to here. Variation. Not variation. Variation. Somewhere in the middle here. This is the middle. Save. Okay. Nice so far. Let's make these white stripes. On our loft we have our stripes thing here going. So let's make lines. This is a normal white material. Bring it on our loft. Yeah, looks much better. Nice. So. The next step is make whites, because we have a white material here. Whites are the white keys. That should be it, more or less the same. So a white color. No, that should be our whites. Knowing where we are, keys here. Whites. Yeah, the shine light, nice, and this is okay. Same for the blacks. Blacks. Maybe other color. So, so it's just this one black here. save. So here I want the screws, but I wanted black screws. Bigger. Yeah, I can bring this now here. Perfect. So for the knobs I want the top of the knobs, so the cap in a metal thing, or do it. Let's see, knob. We should be able to make the color this different without making it editable, because here the selections we have something. So let's make the knobs itself like the rubber thing, like the wheel here. And not the loft here, come on. Knob, this loft here. And then let's see if we can see how it looks. Looks like looks not bad. But I don't know if it's a good idea to make the inside here differently. But just let's try it. Take this, I'll make a new one. Caps. When I bring these caps to the loft here as well, and this is in a selection C1, no, C2, yep. There's nothing different than here, the same as the caps, selections, C2, this is the end cap. But so I don't need a selection tag here. I think it looks better with it. Maybe with a little nick here. I try something. Make here a cubic mapping. Go to my caps here. Do the bump. And go to the gradient. Radial, not radial, circular. Double the knots, double the knots, double the knots, and double the knots again. Distribute the knots. Does something. Double the knots, double the knots, double the knots, distribute the knots. It will not work when I go to here. Yeah, so we get something like anisotropic effect. You see, this is cool. Yeah, I like this. Save it. Next step. Yeah, we take the rubber for the switch as well, I would say. So the wheel material. Switch. Here is the switch. Cubic. Or maybe not. Maybe we take a plastic for this one. Metal nut. A wood switch? No, a wood switch not. How does the wood switch look? Where is my switch now? No, why not? It's a nice one. Why not? Okay, safe. Then we need metal. I take the metal for the screw for this torus here. Torus. Now we need. How do we do it? With lights and glass? Yeah, I think we do it like this. So we need a glass material. Safe. Glass or plastic or something. Without this. So we need transparency. Transparency. Wow, that's more than less. Bring transparency on that. See here. But now we have to bring something illuminating under it. So I make another sphere here. Light. Make an illumination light. So luminance, and let's see what it does. Wow. Make this here, of course, smaller. How does this look? Why don't we see our glass here? It's definitely here. The sphere has to be smaller. is not what I want. Okay. It's long ago that I made this with the physical render, so I have to think a little bit why it does not work like I want it. Maybe we need here sphere, a little thickness. Take the sphere and go to the simulation. Not simulation, and go to create. Close surface. Alt click on it. I don't want subdivision, I just want a little thickness. Do it with a light and not with the illuminating sphere. Bye. And go to the sphere. What's now? No, back. This is what I want to delete. And now I make a light. Here, reset PSR. I can put it here under the light. Why not? So this is not light. So I don't see any light here. Ishoo ha woo hui. Bright. Very bright. Okay, now we see something. It starts to do something. It looks the same, like okay, make it smaller. And now visibility 0.51. This light even brighter. Okay, not bad. Brighter. Brighter. This is brighter. Okay. I'm getting there. Brightness. I think I did not do this with the physical render. I did this just in Octane as far as I remember. But it has to work, and it has to work with the sphere inside. This is a little volumetric. Is this something I like? No, inverse volumetric. No. Visible is okay. Omni is okay. Radius decay. No, that's a little very red. Is this here? That does not look like I want it. I think when I make the glass blurry, yeah, that's better. I have to make the glass blurry. This looks now better, in my eyes, in my opinion. Okay, and I think it doesn't have to be that bright now. Yeah, it shines nice. It looks like glass. It looks like something, and some LED or something else is under it. I think I can live with this. But now I want to try it again with a sphere instead of the light. Luminant glass. No thing here. No big light. Bring this on my sphere. Yeah, that works as well. I prefer this, I don't want to work with light here. Okay, this is nice. Now let's make this with the buttons. There we will have some fun as well. Button here. This is the green one, so we need green. Green. To make it green, yes, centimeter. Give it here green color and bring it on this button. Let's see what we get. No, that looks nice. Maybe that needs a cloth surface as well. Not really. No, that looks better without the cloth surface, I think. Definitely. Good. Then let's bring this guy here. So I can delete this cloth surface, I don't want it. Copy this guy, bring it under this one, reset PSR. And this will get a green light, of course. With transparency. This will render quite long, and then with physical render until we have no grain anymore. But with newer ones we have the noises, so that should be fine. That's okay. That's okay. Make it a little brighter. It should be white, more or less. Yeah, because of our green color under it. I think this one it was okay. Don't forget that we are a very, very low sample rate. So maybe we could make this a little bigger here. Yeah, that would look good, but it will need ages to render. Let's try here a middle GI render. Go here to middle GI, save it and simply render it. Okay, it renders very fast, but you see we have this problem here. Let's go to high GI. Here we have a problem. But it renders quicker than I thought it will. But that's okay. Let's render this through and then let's make the same render with the denoiser, and everything should be fine. The loft here is a little too shiny, this will change later. Don't like this. But here now, let's go to high GI. GI, and let's add the denoiser here. Let's render the same again. And 42 seconds for this is nothing. And I have just one machine here. No team render, no nothing. Okay, 18 core CPU. Let's wait, because the denoise is a post effect, so we have to wait until it rendered. But we will lose our anisotropy here later, I think. Ah, that is not. Here I see it totally, but that looks nice here with the denoiser. But this is totally okay, we don't have to make such a close-up. So I don't want this shiny metal here, this is the first thing. And save it, and this is our loft. Where is our loft material? Here is our loft material. Ba-ba-ba-bump. So, yep. We need here somewhere. This here. Yeah, looks much better. Much better. Perfect. Okay. Yes, stop it. Now let's bring in this for the red knobs. We need the buttons here, so let's copy this to this guy here with a red material here, and let's. Okay, for any reason OBS stopped to render, to record, and everything got down, but I'm back again. So let's continue again. This is the last save I have. So now again, let's go to this button, and this sphere gets the red material, of course, and we have to bring now this sphere over to here. Yeah, there's somewhere like here in the middle. And we need another one. Oops, not from. This is the wrong one. I want to move this guy here. Somewhere like here in the middle. Then bring. We need another one of the. here, middle, and last one. Okay. Now we need on these buttons a red glass. So I'll copy this. Red. And you want, think what I do now. I changed color from here to here. Give it a little darker, so. And bring it on this buttons thing. Save it. Let's see if this. Oh, I'm on high GI here. Go to low GI. Okay. The glass material is too dark. Okay, better. Good, save this. And now, what do we have more? I think we are almost done. Where is this? Is the OBS. Let's see. Let's go to here. We have this. Yeah, we are done. We are ready. I think I don't do texturing for Octane because it's quite easy. In Octane it's much easier. This one. If you need it, please tell me. If you need it on Octane, or I will do it and will upload it later with the textures, because now to make this again in for Octane it would take too long, I think. So, but what I want to do is now to make a nice render out of this and see what we got all in all. So I save this now and make a break and to make a render with high settings, and we'll be back then. So see you in a second. And now look at this. We have a surprisingly fast render with nice things, with nice, with everything nice. Yeah, we need other lighting and a darker floor maybe, but this is done in 41 seconds. I just changed something here in the settings. I gone down with the ambient occlusion subdivisions because we don't see them here really. So to 1. And shadow subdivisions, we don't almost have no shadows, so there is enough with 2 here. And I go up with the blurriness, so this means we get here something nicer. Yeah, it looks nice. So let's find a nice lighting. As I said, if you really need Octane, please let me know in the comments, and I will upload this with the physical render parts. And soon then we will have an Octane render part, Octane render project file for on Patreon too, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So other HDRI. So go to here. Let's go to low GI because we just want to test some settings. Yes. Okay, HDRIs. Bang here indoor. Try my. These ones I used most. So this is one of this. So I want a darker background, darker floor and background and everything. So yeah, that looks much better. So maybe link to the Nikomedias Scene Rig is on my website. On my website you can buy it, and the link is in the description. It's crazy nice to work with it, you see it. That looks nice, I think. Maybe the white keys are a little too white. Let's go back to here. I like this one. Let's go down with the white sea a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now I make another render. Let's see. So save this, go to high GI and render this. See how quick this renders. Nice shiny edges here. Yeah. Maybe we could lighten them more up here, let's see. But I like this render. It looks very nice. So let's go back. Let's play a little bit with the buttons here. Buttons. So the glass is okay, but maybe luminance 500. See if we see a difference. Yeah, it seems yes. What if I see if it makes any difference here. Yeah, this is not. It's not what I wanted. It lights the scene. You see, you can do something in illumination. Generate GI off. We don't need caustics. Now it's too bright, but it does something okay. Okay, I like this green and red here in the wood. Let's make another render. Maybe make the green a little Right, this way here, let's go here. That's funny that it goes blue here. Okay, I will render now. Save. Hide GI and render it. Okay. Somehow it does not. It does not really. Yeah, we could do this in post to make this nicer. But what I like is here the reflection screen, right. But I want this somehow brighter. We have to find a way. So make the transparency. Okay, then let's go to middle here. Middle GI. No, this is not what I like. The blurriness is okay. Show me the green glass, come on. Here I don't see any difference when I work with this. 0.1. That's a little strange. Okay, it does something. Okay. So the same as well. Yeah, this is better. Save it and render. It looks in the viewport differently. I'm gonna do this in the viewport. It looks much brighter than here. Okay, you can play them with the fine settings, but it would take too long now for the tutorial. It already took a long time, I think. Yeah, but so we finished. We made everything, and I hope you liked it. You have seen now how I model these things, and sometimes I do it really easy. So like with the buttons, so I don't make cubes and then set and position them and everything. I try to make everything directly in place. Yeah, that's okay, that's totally okay. Now we have it. So we can play as well. Yeah, contrast is okay. See, I love with the saturation, we have nice lights. Okay. Back. So this we can do in post. So yeah, that looks nice. Okay, and if you have questions, requests, complaints, please tell me. As I said, this will soon be online on Patreon, the project file, and I will do maybe today or tomorrow Octane version as well, and this will be downloadable, yeah, as soon as I made it, so soon on Patreon as well. Yeah, that's it for now. I hope you like this one, and I hope you show me what you did and what you your ideas. Maybe you do something totally different with just the techniques. This is what I like most, when people show me something totally different. They use the technique they learned and did totally different things, which is really nice. I really like this. So okay, so I wish you a wonderful day. Yeah, hope you are still all healthy and safe, and see you soon. As I said, I'm working still on the update for the scene rigs. I work on texture packs update now at the moment on Octane, and I work on some new scripts, and yeah, and so yeah, hopefully you are with me in my next video, and all the best here from Austria, Vienna. And my last word is, as always, tschüss und baba.